Good evening, everybody across the nation, around the world. This is the NECA King, and today I want to hit you with a quick one. Just real quick, I need to go back on a promise that I made. Once again, just like I mentioned at the end of the last video, I was fighting the urge to get the Worms of Madness shredder. Well, it went on clearance for 20 bucks, and the old Craven the Hunter of the Denver toy hunting scene, my buddy Rashawn, found the $20 Worms of Madness.
Target acquired.
And I just happened to have a little trade that he wanted to do, so we did a little trade for it. This was one of these bad boys. You see that? These bad boys are going on sale for $20. In some places, we're one of the lucky places that got the 20 bingo. Some places are doing 30, some places doing maybe a little more. But it was $60 when it came out, and this takes me to the focus of what I've wanted to talk about in videos before, but I haven't really had the excuse to. This is where the hype dies down. This is where the hype train comes to die. Because I remember last year when these came out, and you can fucking Google, you can do the Googles on the YouTubes and find all the videos of everybody flipping their fucking shit about these. These were a thing that people were fucking paying scalpers for. This was the hottest shredder release of last year, quote unquote, even though the 2012 shredder and the Toon shredder and the Archie shredder were actually better than this. As far as I know, I haven't opened up this box, but you know, this was, that's the thing. Every shredder when it was coming out was the shredder of the year. I remember when the Archie shredder came out and everybody was flipping their shit. Then the Toon shredder at Haulathon, everybody's flipping their shit again. Then the fucking 2012 shredder, which was the best shredder of the year. That truly was. But this one was one of them too. This was in the tumult of the things that came out last year. And I skipped this because I'm trying to go light on the Mirage line. I'm trying to not be inundated in a fucking warehouse full of toys. So I decided that the Mirage line was something I was putting the kibosh on. But so I skipped these. But for this price, that's $10 per figure. And like, this one's perfect as it is. And this one I have seen used as fodder for a like NECA style original Playmate shredder. And follow me, if you were to take this, you know, like the chesty Playmates shredder, the first shredder figure that came out in like '88 or whatever, you take this, put the bits of the shredder armor on it from other figures, and then a cape, and you suddenly have like the chesty cartoon Playmates shredder. We'll unbox this and we'll look at the actual figures, but as we do, rather than spending any time talking about the articulation and stuff, which everybody else has already done, I want to talk about the dopamine breakdown and how you end up with all this. How you end up with all of this, and this, and that, and this.
Dear God, it's beautiful.
How you end up with all that when your original intention was just to get a bootleg Donatello to have at your workspace. And the psychology behind that is extremely simple, and we all understand it. It's the psychology behind all marketing and all created needs. It's something that capitalism kind of perfected.
We've evolved to receive hits of dopamine for things that will help ensure our survival, making us want to repeat whatever action triggered its release. Found some high-energy food? Great! Starvation averted. Come back for more tomorrow. Made a friend? Fantastic. There's safety in numbers. Do it again. Heard a captivating story? Awesome. You've learned something about how the world works.
This has always been part of the human psyche. It's part of animal psyche. It's part of the psyche of a living thing. It's like, I am a living thing in this world. There are things that I want and things that I need. I'm going to doggedly pursue the things that I need. And then when I've got that all covered, I'm going to doggedly pursue the things that I want and like make existence more comfortable for me. So you were talking like on the cellular level, like a cell that goes out of its way to like get an extra granular of sugar to eat or whatever. And then on the mammalian level, it's not even mammalian. Like birds do this. Like, have you ever looked up a bowerbird? Bowerbirds are these birds. Sorry, I had to itch my foot. I'm gonna redo that thing. Have you ever heard of a bowerbird? Bowerbirds do this. They like, in order to attract a mate, there's always some give and take here. In order to attract a mate, they'll go around the forest and collect all these colorful things and put them together and make this nest They literally build a collection. And urban bowerbirds even do this too. They do it with like bits of glass and trash and shit. Absolutely fascinating. So this desire to collect shit and store like stuff that we want and need is just like a byproduct of being a living thing in the material reality, right? So it affects your human and mammalian psychology in the same way that the like monkey with a grape thing. I always bring up the monkey with a grape thing as regards to collecting. When they had the two monkeys with a cucumber, and then they gave one of the monkeys a grape, and they were both perfectly happy when they both had cucumbers, but then when they gave the one with the grape, the one with the cucumber starts losing his fucking mind. That is the basis of the psychology of all of this. It hurts, but it gives me cocaine. It like electrocutes me, but it gives me a little cocaine.
Then one time he touches the pedal, it does turn on the stimulation.
It's electrocuting me, but it's giving me a little cocaine.
And a rat wanting brain stimulation would brave a shock stronger than even a starving rat would brave to get food.
Ah, the rat!
This shows a rat is willing to pay a very high price in order to get to the pedal.
Human addicts will pay just as high a price for their rewards.
That's the whole, and you know, probably in here I'll cut in some kind of cut rate B-list YouTube psychology video that explains a bit of it.
The thing about the old stimulation, the rewarding stimulation, was the strength of it. It was somewhat different than rewarding stimulation for food and water in that there was no satiation. Animals would continue for hours and hours and didn't seem to satiate. They didn't feel full. They would just keep doing it for long, long periods of time. They would do it to exhaustion.
Now, I will electrify the grid.
But, you know, that's what happened with the Worms of Madness. How did this thing go from beloved preview at SDCC to $20 at Walmart on the clearance? It's getting like booted off the shelf so that the for 35th anniversary edition of these and whatever one, the Snowball Mikey from the last run-in, which is looking like a great figure that I will refuse to buy for now. So this is, you know, yesterday's darling child, now the redheaded stepchild getting pushed off the shelf and getting traded, just thoughtlessly traded for a figure that I'd already opened. Like, ugh. Like, you used to be something special, and now look at you. Anyway.
I got this dress at a thrift store for $1.
It was worth every penny.
It's a bridesmaid's dress. Someone loved it intensely for one day, then tossed it like a Christmas tree. So special. Then, bam, it's on the side of the road. Tinsel still clinging to it. Like a sex crime victim.